Hello, and welcome back to Lobotomy Corporation. Hey there, Yomu. So, first of all, Yukari walking her dog, as we've established. That's her dog. She's the only one that works with it. I did this on an art stream last Thursday, last Friday, something like that. So I haven't had the chance to show it off yet. Anyway. Let me get my chat situated. I'm here 30 minutes early because we're only doing an hour and a half of Lob Corp. We're just going to try to do a day or two. You know, whatever we can get done in an hour and a half. And then after that is the new Risk of Rain 2 DLC. I see Alonso, my boy. Good to see ya. Okay, got my chats. Got my... Oh. Go ahead and hide that. And you should be seeing the game any second now. Alright. Day 39. I believe we're aiming for day 41, Alonso told me. Since that's the, what's it called? The next memory repo? Memory repo. That's what it is, yeah? So, we're gonna just jump in, see what we can do. You know, hopefully, knock on wood, everything goes well. Maybe see a new abno or something, although apparently we're 80-some% done with all the abnos. I'm curious. I wonder what's missing. Last time, from what I can remember, we got Ugly Duckling. I want to call it Ugly Duckling, but that's not what it is. Hey, definitely okay. I'm playing Lobotomy Corporation now. I believe I saw you last night on my impromptu art stream. Okay, so last time, what is it actually called? Dream of a Black Swan? Dream of a Black Swan. Last time we got Dream of a Black Swan. We're not done with it, but it's such a strange abno that doesn't break free that I don't mind working with it. So we'll probably get... Apparently the weapon's really bad or something. Gift is not amazing, but, you know, it's something. Okay, we have some open spots. I don't necessarily think we'll need to fill them. And I don't really feel like faffing around with gear. I mean, I could just... Is there anyone in here that's just, like, bare minimum, like, 3? Oh, dude, oh, their stats are awful. These are ones that I made and then I never worked with again. Yeesh. In that case, we'll just begin. Again, I only have, like, it's not that I have... The new Risk of Rain 2 DLC came out and I really want to stream it, but I didn't want to skip on Lob Corp. So we're gonna do what we can in an hour and a half. And then the rest of the night is Alloyed Collective. Okay, just double checking. Is that Dream of a Black Swan? It is. It's WoW rank. Tempting. In that case, who's wearing like a he rank? We'll just replace it real quick. All of this is like, wow, damn, dude, we're sitting pretty good. Tasha, sure. Happy birthday. All right, let's begin. The world needs a Lob Corp mod where the Black Swan's faces are replaced with Toho 6 Sakuya. I don't mean any offense to Zune. I mean, I have a unique and art style. I have a unique art style that, you know, it's not for everybody. But I couldn't tell you which parts of Zune's art are from which game because they all just kind of look the same to me. And again, I'm not throwing shade here. Okay. Our goal is to last time we got Teresia over here. And I think we're building up Hakma. I'm going to have to double check, although Alonso will probably give me a reminder. I don't believe we're needing for much. We're set there. We're set there. Really, the only thing is working with Black Swan, I guess. Sure. And I believe it's red or blue. When it's bad, the class... Oh, it doesn't matter because it won't break free or it won't do what it does until you satisfy like 5 different conditions and all the brothers start to change or something. I don't know. They were freeloaders or something. I can't tell what's back there. I kind of want to see what's back there. Okay, either way. 71, sure. Trying to get boxes at the moment. And since we're just going through these work days, we'll just have people work with the most ones that'll pay out. Wait. No one in Central could handle MOSB. Let's be real. That's why we have it only be Diva, even though Diva refuses to get the mask. And very few have pale resistance, so we'll go with Delilah. Look at him go. We read the lore last time, and I don't really know what to think about it. There's a lot of unanswered questions, but I think it's just there for the mystique of it. We could work with that, preferably not, because I don't want to keep track of like, oh, so-and-so worked with it, now they have to go work here. Priz is working with Blue Star, Gem Miner is working with Discord. Of course, Yukari has to walk her dog. Ah, put a sock in it, bud. Don't breathe in our ears. Oh, it's only obvious which era the character art is from. Interesting. The only Toho games I have played are Perfect Cherry Blossom. I played it on easy mode. Yes, you can do your easy mode. You can laugh at me. I was 13 at the time. I'm 30 now. It's been a long time. I'd like to go back and play them all someday. Hang on. You're going back in there. 67%. Maybe he'll get the mask, or not the mask, the headdress as well. Hiso Tensoku, Scarlet Weather Rhapsody. Those two aren't mainline Toho games, though. They're the fighters. Huh, easy? Okay, alright. Okay, alright. Get the easy modos out. I'm listening. You're a mod here, Alonso, but you're welcome to easy modo me as well. Anyway, I have a little more experience with bullet hells now, so I imagine I would do okay. This is where you clip this, and then you smash cut it with me playing a one of the bullet hell Toho games in the near future or distant future, whenever it'll be. And then, you know, it's like foreshadowing. I'm doing horrendous. I mean, I've beaten Eschatos. Well, no, that was on easy. Ah, fuck. Look, I've never prided myself as a bullet hell. I'm a rhythm gamer. I'm a JRPG, DRPG gamer. You know. I never. Whoa! I nearly sent Joy to her death. Oh wait, where's Diva? There we go. I never claimed I was a bullet hell gamer. I like the ones that have great music though, like Eschatos, Ginga Force. Sheesh! I'd love to play Mamoru-kun Curse as well. What's the commonality between all the three games I just listed? They all have the soundtrack composed by Yosuke Yasui. Fucking phenomenal music. And I've streamed 2 of the 3. I don't know if Mamoru-kun Curse came out yet. I think it did. That's a game I'd like to pick up and stream someday. Obviously not anytime soon. Okay, you need money for games. We can have Yukari. You see her hiding in the shadows? Not wanting to walk her dog? I didn't draw that picture for nothing, Missy. The next thing is gonna, I was gonna say embark a meltdown. It's gonna initiate a meltdown. We'll have it be, there was someone up here I wanted to train the overall stats of, right? Dang, look at her justice. I don't think it was 5 before. I'll have it be Katya. I just need to keep in mind that we have the, magic bullet weapon user over here. Also, should I kill some clerks? I mean, like, I don't feel good doing this. And if you're not familiar with LobCorp, you might think I'm a heartless monster. Trust me, I'm not happy about it either. Or maybe this guy with his Zoomer Broccoli Boy haircut. I'm only partly joking there. Okay. They could, you know, things could go awry if they start dying. This guy might break free. Then again, it's actually not that bad so long as we station everybody here. I'm very happy about it. Damn. Will you see them when the ghosts go through, don't tell me, Hakigyokuro? Is that where Yuyuko Saigyoji is? The Saigyoji Ayakashi? I only know partly what I'm talking about right now because I played Toho Pocket Wars. And I intend to play more Fantasy Maiden Wars. I meant to do it last week, but I just couldn't find the time. Oh, right. I was going to have Katya initiate. Oh, no. Hakugyokuro is not where Yuyuko is. Is Hakugyokuro... Hell, I'm not a Toho lore guy. I'm sorry. I'd like to be someday. Instinct. I think having HP is pretty important. Okay, who's melting down? Perfectly fine. So since we had a mid-range work, one of the brothers lost his legs. I'm assuming they're all gonna lose their legs, and then we'll see whoever the real monster is back there or whatever. Alright, Diva. Go for it. Project Diva. It's a great rhythm game. Delilah. I thought for a second he was already stomping his feet, but that would not make sense at all unless she accidentally went in there with a paper cut. Because if you go in there with any HP damage, he lowers a Clive off. Could be pretty rough. Again, don't expect anything too... I'm not expecting anything too interesting happening this workday. Once we get to picking a new Abno, that's when it'll get interesting. What a bunch of weirdos. That's not the real one, right? It's a lady. Yeah? I doubt she'd have that glass glow smile. Or maybe it is a... I don't know, I can't tell. I can barely remember the name of Yomu's sword, so don't worry about it. Nice. Okay. I say this as a man, I was really into Toho back in high school. I am 30 years old now. Yukari, one more time. That's a lot of boxes. We're probably going to see our fair share of ordeals tonight. Speaking of ordeals, decent chance we're going to get some worms here, so I'm just going to start murking the clerks. Like, I'm sorry, fellas. Again, I'm not happy about this. But better you dying painlessly without realizing than painfully while realizing that you got gunned down by Katya accidentally. Okay. Of course we want to work with this guy. I don't like the look he's giving me. Or she's giving me. Brooke. Giving me the rock raised eyebrow. You won't get the worms? Oh, that's, whoops! I murked all those clerks because I thought that was Amber Dawn. I just took so many lives for no reason. What have I done? Well, on with the workday. I thought Red Dawn was the worms. The damn clowns. Even worse, if you ask me. Stinking clowns. Okay. Over here. Actually, no, I think the worms. I did get a little too silly. Yeah. Was that the right work? Yeah. Yukari's already worked with old doggo as much as she can. I could murk the clerks here. Actually, before I forget, let's go ahead and buy the other gears. Apparently the weapon's bad. I still don't fully understand why, but take your word for it. Okay. I mean, can work with it again. So we never find out what this mist was, right? Ostensibly, these were normal people at one point, right? How did they become Abnos? I don't get it. Okay, one more work. How are we doing with old bird boy, old bird brain? 2 words, punishing bird? Well, there is somewhere else in the game that's already been mentioned. Well, there's the back streets. There's, like, the other wings. I don't really know what the wings are. We'll find out over time. Or we won't. I mean, hopefully we will. There's, like, wherever Bina came from. She was like someone's hunting dog. We're gonna... I mean, I'll just have Katya do the last 2 works. Why not? Katya, you can do some instinct. Excuse me. I actually just finished eating. I'm here a little earlier than normal. Alright, hurry it up, Galaxy Kid. Chop chop. What do you mean by punishing bird? There's Judgment Bird, Punishing Bird, Big Bird, Firebird. I thought Punishing Bird comes from like a forest, and he's like, there's injustice in the world, so I will right those wrongs. But he's just like a little bird, so what's he gonna do? No offense, little guy. Okay, I need to keep in mind we're gonna have clowns. I mean, everything should be fine. I mean, okay, look, I'd be worried about clowns hitting up nothing there. And maybe the bees, because the bees lower Clyfoth by 1, then, you know, then everybody gets spored. I guess we'll have... why not? Just station some people in hallways. They'll right the wrong. And I'd be worried about this, so... You know, everywhere else, not as concerned. Like, if Reddit breaks free, big whoop. What, is he gonna give me Reddit gold? Like I care, bud. He's gonna downvote me? Psh. I posted my art on Reddit once. I got downvoted to hell and back. Okay, anyway. This streamer's a psycho and just keeps yapping. Alright, clown. The cheers from the beginning. Let us light a flame, get more radiant in our lives. For life is a candle... something. I didn't get to read the rest, sorry. Okay, we're fine as long as there's no people with friendly fire. Oh, yeah, because they'll hit something they shouldn't hit, and then, yeah, I get you now. Thank you. You pointed that out last time too, but it's been a week, so I forgot. Pull out our handy dandy rabbit terminal. 2 in central, 2 in disciplinary. There's 1 in safety? We get that already? We just got that. I need to keep an eye on Katya in case they don't deal with the clown before she breaks free. Oh, my condolences, good sir. Kaboom! Yeah, Katya's busy working. We're fine. Okay, who has not dealt with theirs yet? Ah! I could have prevented that. I remember at the last second. Wait, they blow up when they die. Oh, damn! She tanked that! Hot damn! Also... Don't they? Oh, they're not done yet? Or he warped. Bastard warped with no health. Oh! I didn't think they were in range! Oh, that's gonna anger MOSB. Never mind. Okay, well. Thank you for the energy, I guess. On with the show. Oh, I should return people to their places. Except Katya. Okay. Decent chance we're not going to see anything remotely scary. I don't think they get bad until dusks, right? Gem miner. I did do insight? Yeah. Yukari. I would like you to get the the eyes on your cheek back. That was attachment. That was attachment. We could try to get a little Prince gift. It's just a net benefit. Thank you, Alonso. Using that banhammer wisely. That green sword. So I think a mod on YouTube has a wrench, a blue wrench, and a mod on Twitch has a green sword. Giving me ideas here. Maybe I'll do a drawing at some point. I mean, why not? I'm right here. Lila. What's the chance on Black Swan gift? 6%. Ah, okay. That's not huge. I would think Diva would have the funny mask by now. Even if it is only like, what, a 2%er? Two meltdowns. Ain't nothing. We could work with B or Mushroom King as well, but eh. Is the gift given immediately, or is it after the boxes tick up? I assume immediately. I may or may not have asked this exact question before. We're like 37 streams into Lob Corp. Memory gets a little foggy. As soon as they exit the containment room, gotcha. Okay, next work initiates the meltdowns. Probably won't be a big deal, so we'll just send Katya in now. Should I burn some bullets? After all the deaths we just had, I think I should burn some bullets. Theta 70. Oh, I like Epsilon. I'll let you live, bud. Oh, that guy lived earlier. Still a lot of bullets left. No, that's good enough. Okay, the two meltdowns are Teresia, which I think you can just start and stop, and Little Prince. So Little Prince will be fine so long as we work here and then work here. Lizzie already has the Little Prince mushroom hand. Yeah. Yum yum. You look much different than I remember. Sure. What's Little Prince's thing? When 3 non-insight works are performed in a row, the Clifoth counter decreases. Employees have a chance of being infected. Send them to work with other abnormalities regularly to counteract complete infection. When the work is always bad, the Clifoth counter lowered. Finn, who showed signs of work with Little Prince, showed signs of acute pain in the containment unit. After that, tissues similar to Little Prince's emerged in their body, and Finn began to transform into Little Prince-1. Little Prince attracted an employee to its containment unit once Clifoth counter reached 0. When the alert employee entered the containment unit, the same phenomenon described previously occurred. Okay. Whatever his best box is. Insight? Sure. Repression? Didn't say anything about repression work. And then let me double check Teresia. Music box. When wound up, a sad melody begins to play. Oh no, that's the lore. Those who listen to Teresia's music will recover SP, including the employee playing the music box and everyone in the department where the abnormality is located. When 20 to 30 seconds have passed after the music box begins playing, the SP of the employee operating the music box will begin to fall rapidly, causing them to panic. That's so simple. Wow. It's like easy peasy. Thank you. You seem to enjoy that. I mean, look, in this hellhole of a company, if your work for the day is go flick on a music box, that's a good day. That's a day you're not getting added to the heads and hands over here. Or a day where you're bewitched and told to put on the shoes. Instinct, right? Yeah. If at the first meltdown it picks Dream of a Black Swan, I think I'll let them break free, because I want... Hello? I want to see what happens. 3 of the 5 conditions have been met. Bad, normal. 5 or more employees died. 5 or more panic. 3 abnormalities escaped. Well, none have escaped yet. Well, we're almost in the Goldilocks zone to have this thing break free. That's kind of horrific. I still don't understand it, though. They just look like brothers that were freeloading off their sister. And then Mist showed up. I keep thinking like, oh, we're almost done with the workday. But no, we still have to fill up in the circle as well. Not Delilah. Yum Yum worked with Red Shoes. Okay, she's good. I haven't worked over here yet. We're done with MOSB, MOSB, Judgment Bird. Pretty uneventful, but we're probably going to end the workday with nothing much happening. Probably for the best. Fit in as much extra time as we can. Now, Alonso, if you can hear me, we're going to pick Hakma? Or will it depend on what we pull from the gacha box of hell? I guess truthfully we don't need to work with this anymore, but it's WoW, so it's giving an okay amount of boxes. Either or really. Both departments are already an even 2-2. Okay. I guess Hakma. It's been a while. You're at 6%? Yeah. Or rather, negative 6%. Repeating, of course. Prismia hates it when I say that, but whenever something math-related, or like, yeah, like math-related is said, or I read, I think of that part of the Leroy Jenkins clip, where the dude's like, they have like the nerd of the group going over like the math, or they're crunching numbers or something, and he says, repeating, of course, and that's locked away in the back of my head. I might add it as a sound redeem later, although Prismia's gonna hate it if I do. We've yet to work with the doggo. That was attachment? Yeah. Gotta walk the dog. I hope I remember to hide the hat and the lipstick on Yum Yum. No offense. You gotta increase the price of what? Good to see you, Jenko. We're gonna work with the dog one more time. Won't be enough boxes, but maybe. Oh, our requests are still 75% off. Well, I'm pretty close to 200 followers on Twitch, aren't I? I'll leave the prices discounted. And the next art stream will be 200. I want a new Kirby? I can make a new Kirby. Sorry, I know the screen's black. I had to tab out. Needed to look at my overlay. Okay, we're back. Don't worry, the lights are back on. Oh, dude, imagine being in LobCorp and the power goes out. Knock on wood. Hell nah. I'll take a B to the H before that happens, man. Well, unless the doors aren't powered by power. That was attachment work? Yeah, it was attachment work. Nah, just imagine everything breaking free at once and there's no lights. No thank you. I want him with some cool sunglasses. I can do that. I was thinking of taking 1 to 2 requests on Twitter. And then taking, what's the word? Commissions through, like, I was going to accept donations through Twitch, but apparently I would have to dox myself, and I'd rather not do that. Apparently credit card companies want to know exactly where you're sending your money to. I mean, I get it. I'm not happy about it, but I get it. I'm not sure what else to work with. Let's go with Gotcha. Shelter from the 27th of March moment. Oh, absolutely. So let's say theoretically you work here. You throw yourself in a box, in this box specifically. At some point, would all of the Abnos breaking free just wipe everything clean? And then you can exit? Well, what happens to the world after that? Is the world over? I think the world's over since nothing there broke free, among some other things. Ooh, that hardly gave me boxes. Well, we just have 2 meltdowns coming up. It's not much. Who gave you the DLC? A friend of mine. I'm very thankful, and I appreciate the offer from last night, Lag Guy. Sorry if I acted rudely at all. For some reason, my dumb monkey brain perceived it as, what, you don't even have $15 for the DLC? But I know you didn't mean it that way. Thank you again. In about an hour, we'll be moving to Risk of Rain 2 DLC. For now, we're doing some LobCorp. Thank you again. Damn, I was going to give you the DLC. I'm blessed! You know what? How can I be depressed when I have people looking out for me? Thank you very much. Full box Galaxy Kid and the gift, Alonso. Damn! I've been playing it, I would imagine. It took me took me a whole lot of willpower not to boot it up yet. Okay, we'll just end it there. This workday anyway. Okay. Katya did not get 5, 4. Oh, no, she did. 5 fortitude. Nice. Alright, time for everybody's favorite part of the day. It's amazing. Ooh, I cannot wait. One more hour till Risk of Rain. Let's see if we can get 2 more days in. Queen of Hatred, Silent Orchestra, Schadenfreude. We have full Schadenfreude, we have 1 Queen of Hatred armor, and we have 0 Silent Orchestra. So we have 0 Decapo. What do you think, Alonso? Is this a reroll my run? We're throwing a D6 down? Using a recycler in Risk of Rain terms? Since we're locking these into the facility, that would be a good time to get Queenie's stuff back. As long as you mark 3 clerks every meltdown, she's easy to handle. The Queen! Spit on the fake Queen. What are you talking about? We're picking her. In the name of love and justice, here comes Magical Girl. So her existence was to wipe out injustices in the world and evil, but then the world is peaceful, so she becomes the evil? But I don't believe that, because the world is fucked, isn't it? Like, the world outside of these walls, like, the world inside these walls is also fucked, but the world outside of these walls is even more so. Okay, as long as I remember to murk some clerks, we're good. And I mean, worst case scenario, I would love the catharsis of punching her back into her cage. After all the time she broke free in the first facility? Sure. Oh, I was recalling the sound of your footsteps. Okay. We've read this already. Yeah, I've read that one multiple times. That's why I'm blocking it. Not only getting back the weapon, but you're also going to be able to get a second of this set. You know it, baby! Alright. Alright. You said either or. We'll go with old, Hakma. Isn't the lore something like the world be fine, but they have been working in secret and nobody knows what's happening? No, I'm pretty sure the world outside of LobCorp is just... it's hell. Like, that's why people are happy to get hired by LobCorp, not fully realizing what they're getting into. That's the case, right? Like, the world is fucked? Or did the wings save the day or something? Like, I still don't get it. Maybe we'll find out more over time. Okay, first time seeing Queen of Hatred in over a year. Maybe even 2? I don't know how long it's been since the first facility. But she's part of the reason I gave up on the game, because I wasn't able to get execution bullets by the time we got her. Okay, when the work result was bad, the Clyfoth counter decreased. Max Clyfoth of 2. When a Clyfoth meltdown occurred in the facility without the death of 3 or more employees, the Clyfoth counter lowered. Does this count ordeals, Alonso? It says Clyfoth meltdown in particular. When the Clyfoth counter was at its max, the HP and SP of the employee who worked with her were healed. Huh. Not that that really matters. When the facility reached Trumpet Level 2, the Queen of Hatred voluntarily helped with abnormality suppression. However, if 20% of our employees die while help is provided, the state of the abnormality will change and will need to be suppressed immediately. Huh. Meltdowns include spawning ordeals. Thank you. Good to know. For the first time since the server started, I did not logged in during the day. Oh. I was actually thinking about logging in too, because I have a lot of, I gotta fix a bunch of my bee cages on the Minecraft server. The Queen of Hatred status changed when her Clifoth counter became 1. The work success rate was low when in said status. The status has been designated as hysteric due to her anxiety and compulsive disorders. When she was hysteric, generating 16 plus PE boxes raised her Clifoth counter. When she was hysteric, generating 15 or fewer PE boxes lowered her Clifoth counter. Sure, Jenko. No, not quite. I'll figure it out. I like the way my bee farm looks, but I do want to reduce the lag, so I'll have to figure something out. Okay. I don't feel like they can handle, no offense, I don't think these new hires can handle... Well, maybe they can. What work type damage do you do? Let's see, black type damage. I think Mushroom is weak to black, right? Yeah. Okay. We'll send someone else over. With some muscle we can send over without any problems. Suppose we can send over Juliet. Something about Juliet fighting Queen of Hatred sounds really cool. Like Magical Girl firing beams at Bloodborne-ass character. Our queen has returned. Excuse me? Do you know the amount of things this woman has made me go through? Actually, you do know. Good to see you, Pork. Just a heads up, we're only going to do 1 more hour of LobCorp. So at most 1, maybe 2 days, since we're looking to get to the next memory repo anyway. Okay. Did I move over Juliet? Yes. I don't think we need to fill the vacant space, so let's just go. Because Risk of Rain 2 DLC after LobCorp. Sure. I don't know when we'll do Minecraft again. Maybe Wednesday or Thursday if Matt is free. Jenko. But I may also just want to do Risk of Rain or art. I'm in a big art mood right now. Alright. You already know what to do. You gotta walk the dog. I did do attachment? Yeah. Insight. Insight. Magical Girl. You might think she looks nice. It's merely a facade, damn it. She's actually a snake monster. Recall that you don't actually have to have the workers be from the same department, and the department's seniority bonuses really matter for the lower/middle layers. I could have kept... Yeah, I was thinking it was a shame to move, Juliet, but yeah, I could have just moved her over once the day started. You're not wrong, since she was getting a benefit to her weapon. Mistake on my part. Okay. So what do you do? 0% on repression. Looks like your best is attachment. Sure. And before, lest I forget, let's go find some clerks. I'm sorry about this, fellas. Aw, dude, I can't do it. You only just started that day, you can still go back. You're not wrong, Pork. That didn't lock it in? Yowza, that's some lag. So, Alonso, we need to do today and tomorrow in-game, right? And that'll lock in a memory repo? Whenever I say repo, I know in the context of this game it's going back in time, but I can only think of the funny Lethal Company-like game. Just today, because we'll have reached 41. Okay, perfect. We can take our time then. I was thinking about rushing and rushing and rushing, but we can take our time. I need to remember, kill 3 clerks. I don't know if that removed her seniority bonus, but we'll move her back. And then we'll just move her over manually. Looks good to me. Next time, well, if I do have time, I could make another nugget real quick. If we are gonna lock them in, sure. Let me make a few more and get them to like level 4. Alright, we're gonna roll that's the same person. Welcome aboard, Rhea. I'll get that bare minimum. I'll let them be level 4. I want just one more unit. I mean, even just I'm gonna decorate this one myself. I'm never gonna need large amounts of Oh, if you want, you could try some of the set name agents. What's the set name agent? Extraction seniority bonus is a 3, 6, 10, 20% bonus to attack speed and all defenses. Type in Mr. Black. Okay. Does upper or lowercase matter? Oh, yes it does. I couldn't tell if it was actually correct or not. What the hell? Cool, I guess. Sure. The hell kind of name is Jeong Haeong Seog. It's a Korean name. Sure. Record seniority bonus is 2, 3, 4, 6, flat bonus to all 6 stats. That's record and extraction. Dang. It's not bad. Well, there you go. Mr. Black is something of a community favorite. He even has unique dialogue. Sure, welcome aboard. Pork, you might be the only person in this chat to get this. Doesn't he look like the Necromancer from Etrian Odyssey 5? In fact, hang on. I can just... the screen's going to be blank. I'm going to pull something up real quick. Etrian Odyssey 5 Necromancer. I'm looking for the right portrait. Okay, well, I remember the hair being black, but maybe that was just... You could pick the hair color out of an RGB picker. Oh, whoops. It's just the hairstyle. Okay. It wasn't quite like I remembered. In fact, it's not even all that similar. But I'm already here, so we're gonna do it anyway. Where's Mr. Black? I know the screen's blank. Give me a sec. Okay, never mind. I just have Etrian Odyssey on the brain. It's a day that ends in Y. He's thinking about Etrian Odyssey. Okay. Anyway. Oh, Harbinger. Well, even then, I can't really remember. It's a game that ends in Y. You're right. Wait. Oh, it's not. The first word ends in Y. Anyway, well, we have Mr. Black. Let's give him some gear. And we got Mr. Black and Rhea. Well, Odyssey, Lobotomy. It is a game that ends in Y. Yeah, you're right. I thought you were talking about Lob Corp. Okay. Don't make fun of me. Well. Sure. Is there like a Grim Reaper armor and weapon? That would look cool. Rhea can go over here. You need a good set if you're gonna be here, actually. I might rip some of the good ego off of someone else. The Kappa weapon would be close, and closest armor would be Justicia. Yeah, I could see that as a Grim Reaper of sorts. The Capo armor wouldn't be fitting, yeah, because it's pure white. Discord's not good. Don't use it. Pork is an adamant, refuses to use Discord kind of guy, and I can't really blame him. The ego is not great either. If we're gonna have someone be an extraction, I want their armor to be good. No offense, O'Delly. I think you're gonna get a bit of a downgrade. Because this is a white weapon as well, right? Yeah. Okay, O'Delly was from what? Asia? Dora the Explorer Me, do you see her? Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry, you're getting heat rank stuff. Nobody rocking the Galaxy gear. Surprising. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, I forgot to hide the lipstick and the other thing on Yum Yum. It's fine though. It's merely an appearance. Alright, Mr. Black. Laughter is the best medicine. Clearly it's good for you, so laugh. Is it this? Sure. Want him to raise those stats up. And once again, we're just looking to finish the day, so get as many boxes as we can. Does Rhea have anything to work with over here? Not really. Could probably work with... Actually, could probably work with Little Prince. And Little Prince is anything but insight you have to work with. I guess repression. 67 is okay. Worth noting that records bonuses are just flat out better than centrals, at least for agents. Because the bonus, it's like, there's just more stats on records, right? I don't remember the numbers for central. Did Katya level up? 5 fortitude, 5 justice. Nice. Dude, Galaxy Kid's a great trainer. And she got the gift from him. It's a good day. Okay, Rhea's fine. She's a new hire, just supervising. Okay, now that you're done there, you gotta work over here. It's Instinct, and we'll send in Mr. Black. I didn't know there were, like, pre-made characters. I'm curious what the other ones are. Is this the only one with unique dialogue? Don't forget to work with Queenie. You're right. You're right. Central's clerks are sometimes the most valuable in the facility due to increasing the leniency on meltdown timers important for some of the core suppressions. Ah. Oh. Whoops. I guess that wasn't a good work. We can find Haru. Don't worry. Haru is in safety. Safety is Malkuth. Right? No, not Malkuth. Whatever this guy's name is. Oi. Oi. Snap out of it, Haru. Thank you. What's his name? Who's the druggie? Netzak? Netzak. Thank you. Okay, Queen of Hatred. What was your best number? Attachment. Sure. I mean, they all have pretty good. Sure, Mr. Black. I can't see Mr. Black rocking the pink. Oh, actually, never mind. You did just work with that thing. I caught it. Don't worry, fellas. 73.8. Oh, and lest I forget, we gotta merc some clerks. 1, 2, 3. Look, I like the way that one looks, okay. He's playing favorites. Alright, Joshua. Doing pretty good. The Queen of Hatred proudly recounts the time she defeated 3 villains all by herself. Records clerks increase all stats for the entire facility by 1, 2, 3. Extraction clerks reduce all ego. I remember the reduction. I didn't know these ones. Okay, we got. I'm not gonna merc these then. I won't merc these then either. Good to know. Good to know. I already merked the 3 clerks for this meltdown, so that's something I will have to get used to, I will admit. Alright, how'd you do? Smashingly. So you're telling me each of these little guys raises our stats by a bunch? It's not bad. Oh, don't wave at me. We're not friends. You might think that's harsh, but she's ruined my facility before. And then some. Oh, that's already at 12%. That's the wrong unit. I appreciate your eagerness, Michaela, but pale damage is nothing to scoff at. Extraction clerks are also paradoxically the most and least valuable, since they can significantly reduce the grind for high-tier gear, but can be killed utterly without consequence if you have all the gear you want. Ah, good to know. Once we have our full... Yeah. Once we have our full set done. Okay. I like where your head's at, Pork. Okay, next work starts a meltdown. It's a certain percentage of clerks alive. Okay. Also, speaking of that, bonus. Michaela's weapon finally came back home. Can you believe it? Oh, Michaela's gonna be happy about that one. She's been rocking the armor, but not the weapon for the longest time. Admittedly, I do think the... What's her name? The Letitia gun is at least pretty fitting. I think that matches quite well with the magical girl aesthetic. I can't think of any magical girls that fight with a gun. I can think of none, actually. It's usually a wand. Yeah, it's usually a wand. Oh, do I look like I've seen Madoka Magica? I have not, actually. 65%. Actually, we should not have it be her. Katya, you have some other stats to work out, don't you? Actually, Vera. My boy needs the justice. Justice for Vera. Okay. Alright, it's gonna start meltdowns. It's her. Perfect, I was gonna work with her anyway. Whoever has the highest chance, 73.4. Well, first, disciplinary clerks are kind of useful for as the former increases your bullet count and the latter increases attack speed slightly. Huh. Are any of the clerks up top important then? Because right now, I think they are important. Like the extraction ones are important because I need to afford the rest of the set. Make some of my water here. What did the magical girl in Recreators fight with, Alonso? It was just a staff, right? Attack speed is nice, but it doesn't do anything on some weapons or past certain breakpoints. I kind of wish it did. I wish it was full, like, roguelike mode, where your stats are meant to go over, you know, there is no cap for your stats. I'll cut the speed. Safety is healing efficiency. Yes side is temperance, and hot is I forgot. Okay. I'm just gonna keep merking them then. The magical girls in this series are definitely very Madoka inspired. I suppose. I only know the yellow one and the pink one. I know the yellow one because of what happens to her. You know, if you watched anime 15 years ago, it was kind of hard to miss. How's, Heyo, how's, is that the snake girl? Yes, it is. She's back. So we have execution bullets. Thank you for reminding me, Matt. I gotta go murk some clerks. Okay, so this is Yesod, right? Yesod is Temperance. Okay, we'll go with Yesods then. 1, 2, 3. I need to execute 3 guys per meltdown mat or her Clyfoth lowers. And yes, the magical girl and recreators fought with a magic staff. Pretty bog standard. Okay, we're going back in. 73.4%. Did I show you a magic gun in the server? I think you did, yeah. It summoned a bunch of guns in the air, I think. I couldn't tell you what mod it was from, though. He's talking about Minecraft. Training clerks slightly increase the facility's growth rates. And training is this one, huh? Mahotsukai. Yeah, that mod. I don't know why, but Black Swan's hat just fits Joshua. Yeah, I believe it. It also quite fits the armor. It's not like 1-to-1 color, but I mean, it's in the same ballpark. Damn, look at him go. What's your justice? 5. Nice. Okay. That's enough for another weapon, no? Nice. Dude, 2 magical girls in the facility. 4 if you count, or 5 if you count Knight of Despair and King of Greed. I keep thinking it's King of Gluttony because it becomes like a giant blob monster with a mouth when it breaks free. Okay, we got the clowns again. I already murked my 3 clerks, right? I'm pretty sure I did because Matt reminded me. And I remember there being red here. Okay. If we get a new Abno at the end of today's workday, I'll maybe work with it and check out the lore. Okay, well, I mean, send in old Mr. Black. I don't think I'll be able to take him seriously with the heart pin. Okay. Oh, I was looking, and you have not worked with MOSB yet. Same over here. So once we're done getting the queen armor, we can actually just start murking the clerks on the right. The healing on the In the Name of Love and Hate weapon is nice. Just a shame it's random damage types. It's so cool though. You fire like different beams and they have different damage properties or something. I don't mind. It looks fantastic. That, you know what? That suit, it's special to me, alright? You know, I drew Yukari last time. You've probably already seen it. I showed it on stream for a little while. Yukari walking her dog. Nothing there. Anyway, I think next time we'll draw Vera and Michaela. When that will be, I can't get you an exact time. Okay, how much for the armor? 58. Could definitely work with you again. I don't think Vera's wearing an actual set, excuse me. Or is it full Hornet? Oh, it's full Hornet. Damn, it's kind of slick though. So how does her helping us fight things work? It says that she'll volunteer to fight things. Or is it one of those ones where she doesn't actually have attachment or repression, and it's just like Red Riding Hood and Mercenary? No? It doesn't. Oh. Okay. Game's just lying to me then. If you somehow reach Trumpet 2 without her being the danger, she'll come out to help. Hey, ROR2. Good to see you, man. How's your headache? Good. I got a good amount of sleep. Yep. Okay. Ipari, before the meltdown begins. Oh, unless you have a mod to make the conditions more lenient, she almost never does the friendly breach. Which I offered you, but you turned it down, and by help, I mean barely do anything while trying to help suppress threats. It's a shame because she has a lot of dialogue. Well, maybe I will take that. At the time, I may have been apprehensive. I think I think I was just apprehensive in general about this lady. She has a lot of dialogue, and you basically never see any of it. Maybe we can just pull it up on the wiki or something whenever we want to check it out. Okay, are you at enough boxes yet? I think you are. Off by 3, actually. I think I murked my clerks, so we'll just have Vera work with this guy twice. Wow, we're barely at not even the halfway mark of boxes. And now you've seen how much worse it can get, so Queenie no longer seems so scary. Yes. I mean, I still, you know, I don't know how to word this right, but you know when you're a child and you find something scary and that, like, sticks with you? Like, I've been afraid of the deep sea ever since I was a kid. You know, there's even, like, a whole genre of YouTube videos that are like that, where, like, oh, childhood traumas or whatever. Not quite the same, but the scariest abnos I came across while playing this game, or at least that they burned a hole in my memory. Firebird dashed through an entire hallway of my units, and I think they all instantly died. That happened early on in the game. I'm sure we would tank that shit and put that bird back in its place, but it's still alarming in the back of my head. Queen of Hatred broke free so many times and does these laser beams that wiped out all of my units. That's still in the back of my mind. It's still back in there as something to fear. So once she actually does break free, and we beat her, I can get over that fear, I guess. Okay, one more repression. And we'll have the clowns. Oh, everything probably seems more reasonable after the red mist. Amen, brother. Let us light a flame, get more radiant in our lives. They never give you enough time to read that. Hello? Alright. Oh, you're gonna regret this one, homeboy. Oh, you're a fan of slime girls? Big mistake, bud. I think so long as it's not Katya, we can send people over here. Old Mobby Nerd, Sheo. Let's take a look at our handy-dandy rabbits. 1 in control, 1 in information, 1 in safety, 2 in disciplinary. 2 in disciplinary, wow. Well, I could send Matt, but there is, there's clerks to worry about. I mean, I'm gonna have to Merc 3 anyway. I'm sorry about this. Ah, he just accepted it. The dawn of crimson. Cheers for the beginning. Let us light a flame, get more radiant in our lives. For life is a candlelight, destined to snuff out one day. I like where their head's at, but I don't like them. I don't like what they do. To live is to yearn and fight for our desires. Okay, that's 3 clerks down. Yeah, that's 3 clerks down for the next meltdown. We do have 1 down here, which we can just send everybody. Okay, there's 1 here, right outside the hallway. Their explosion will not hurt my units, right? Like, we're strong enough that I don't need to worry about that. It's more so the clerks. Okay, I want to say that's all of them taken care of. Back on the topic of attack speed, it mostly has limits because weapons with very unique animations cannot have their attack speed modified, which also coincidentally happens to be most of the best ones. Ah, shucks. Now a mod to remove that would be cool, but maybe OP. Nice. That certainly helps. To live is to yearn and fight for our desires. What's the clown car pork? It's like Festival of Flesh or something. You don't have to copy and paste it. I'm just merely yapping. Delilah. We're probably gonna have another 1 to 2 meltdowns, which will be fine. Attachment is 73.4. And that'll be enough for a box. Or not for a box, for an outfit. Hikari? I'm surprised you still have not gotten those eyes back. I call it a clown car, but it's like a clown scorpion, more like. Thank you very much. I murked my 3 clerks just now during the clown fiasco. So I don't really need to work with her anymore, but I assume she is giving great amounts of attachment. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Joshua and Mr. Black got level 5 attachment today. Back to working with things that give us boxes. Her gift is also one of the best hats. Oh, is it really? I think Yukari has it, right? Success rate 2, work speed 2, movement 4, attack speed 4. Okay, it's just all stats up. It may also be a bug. How so? You know who would probably enjoy that ego gift? You. Oh, her temperance is pretty low, though. I might have to pay for Michaela's stats later. Okay, what would your chances be, Michaela? 62. Sure. You can just send someone really good in if her Clyfoth lowers. Plus, this thing resists black type damage. Damn, it resists! Wow! 0.4. Do this one more time. Were you guys able to finish the OJ Halloween event again? Oh, right, I can't play Risk of Rain all night tonight. I think if the event's still going when my stream's over, some of the guys wanted to do OJ. Who is this guy? Delilah. Oh, it's already cleared for you. Oh, nice. They didn't ask you to get 40 pumpkins for the new outfits? I don't remember if I bought the Islay outfit, the Helsing one, or if it was from the 40 pumpkins. Okay, well, that was a great success rate. Sure. I still had my count from last time. Nice. Send you one more time. Why not? So let me get this straight. When, let's say, a regular Joe Schmo like Zeta88 here, when he sets eyes on an Abno for the first time, it does a certain amount of sanity damage, right? Well, I could assume having your sanity hit by seeing this, but like the higher rank the enemy, the more sanity hit, right? Does that mean everybody that looks at this thing is just stricken with fear? Then again, if I saw this in real life, I'm not sure I would I wouldn't be weirded out, actually. Unless I was at an anime convention. Magic bullet, especially odd since the corresponding gift increases justice and also its damage. Oh. Some of the weapons you've seen by now that have fixed attack speed, literally the entire pistol class, which is mostly early game trash anyway. That's most certainly a bug. Magic bullet, especially odd since the corresponding gift increases justice and also its damage. Huh. I guess is that a unique animation as well? Also, that was a good work result. Nice. Wouldn't want her fly off to lower. And I did buy the thing? Yeah. Okay. We're good there, we're good there. I think we'll just have Vera do the next two. Okay. I'm actually, I know it's the middle of a work day, I'm gonna take a quick break. We're working on repression for him. Yeah. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back. We'll put this up in the meantime. And let me add in some text. Be right back. Thank you for the reminder. We'll have her train a little bit. Thank you. back. Sorry about that. Oh wait, did I pause the game in front of Doggo? I hope not. Okay. Where were we? Oh, okay. I thought I had stopped here. So you were just hearing this the entire time. Thankfully not. All nuggets take fear damage as a percentage of their max SP upon seeing any non-human entity or dying/panicked agent, based on how much higher level the inciting entity is than they are. Huh. So, someone could break down in tears looking at this. I mean, I guess I get it. We only worked with this once, but we're about to start a meltdown, so how about we just have Vera initiate it? I think that was my plan before BRBing anyway. A difference of 0 or less is relaxed/calm, 1 is nervous, 2 is terrified, 3 is hopeless, 4 is overwhelmed, and 5 is reverent. Also 100% with this state cannot naturally occur due to there only being 5 risk levels. What would reverent look like? Also, hello. I'll send in Michaela. It would be awesome if she could get the gift. %66%. Little Prince. Eyelet has not worked with it. I don't remember how many times. Oh, we wanted actually Rhea to do this, so I don't know if this is going to lower his Clyfoth, but he can afford to have his Clyfoth lowered by 1. We will do Repression. Was that it? I thought there was going to be more meltdowns than that. I'll take it. Oh, correction. Dead/panicked agents are considered to be their level +1 for the purposes of fear damage. This still doesn't trigger Reverent. You shouldn't see that state in normal gameplay. Ah. Weird. Okay. We're good there. We're good here. No meltdowns to worry about? Nope. And in the meantime, we'll do at least 1 work with all the Alephs, build up some boxes. You know how it is. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, it's because I have Diva highlighted. Whoops. I think. Yeah, I think that was it. Keep in mind, most of your departments have meltdown immunity due to core suppressions now and can only have them again if another meltdown turns them back on. Oh, if another core suppression? You had me scared there. Like, wait, what? You're telling me a meltdown could wake up Gebra? It's a scary thought. Get the gift! Ah. I really want to see her with the hairpin. We'll work on it another time. And of course, since Rio worked with Little Prince, we should have her work with the red shoes. This might enchant somebody, but it should be fine. Got a few more Alephs to work with. I'm so glad that the regular, I'm so glad that these guys have Black Swan, because it seems like a decent trainer for these, new hires over here. Also, let me make sure I get this done. Yeah. Attachment, nothing there. Attachment, nothing there. Insight for Gem Miner. fact, apparently clerks will start targeting the corpse of the Red Mist and certain other entities if they existed at some point, and that's what causes at least one of the memory leaks. The clerks will start targeting the corpse of the Red Mist and certain other entities. Weird. By that point, I wouldn't really... I mean, if there's corpses of the Red Mist, I wouldn't really expect there to be alive clerks by that point. What is yours? Really? Repression or instinct? Michaela. Oh, you're... Wow, her justice is max. Work on that. And honestly, why not? What's his name? Mr. Black. I don't really want to mess with Violet Noon. It's easy though, so it's really just the clerk problem. If I only work with Aleph, could I finish this in time? 300? Or, well... What's the max amount of boxes we got from you? 29. Probably not. Okay. Once we get to here, we'll round robin everybody. The real issue is that this continues to the next day, so they'll target where you finish the Red Mist off. Also, these targeting bugs can cause clerks to chase her even outside their own departments, which they otherwise cannot leave. Bizarre. But didn't Red Mist die, like, right here? I have the clip of it. Nobody's freaking out. I guess it's just a thing that could happen, then. Okay. In that case, I gotta start marking some clerks. And I think we'll do the round robin already. Move you guys here. Move you guys here. You guys here. And you guys here. For the purpose of me marking these clerks. Again, I had to do it, so... Oh, I had a triple kill lined up there. It only happens within the same session, I think. That was a while ago, so you've definitely cleared the memory by now. Yeah, it was like 2 to 3 weeks ago. Hiding behind your friends will not save you, I'm sorry to say. Get out of here, broccoli boy. Did the execution bullet always make that sound? Also, I can't remember if Central had a thing. Does Central get, do you have creepies? Yes, bottom floor. Bottom, underground netherrack floor. Got like 3 or 4 of them down there. This game is held together by duct tape and prayers. Okay. Pork, can you remind me, which rooms will the pillar spawn in? I've gotten rid of most of the clerks, so I don't actually remember where anyone is, so we'll just redo that. Entire top floor and central. Okay. So I can move. Got everybody here. Oh, and central. Yikes. So have them hide there. I don't know why Vera is here by himself. If there's someone that needs to be by themselves, it's Katya. Okay, Katya. Honestly, just go hang out over there. I want to make a radioactive bee. Just be careful. Okay. We gotta merc some of these. Isn't that a welfare clerk? What are you doing in Central, bud? He said a funny. Look. Look. Just be careful, alright, bud? Triple kill. Nice. Okay, that realistically should not proc MOSB. If every single clerk here dies, I don't think MOSB gets pissy. Okay, move you there. Move you there. We're round robining right now. Move you guys here. Move you guys here. Because this this ordeal is coded with spaghetti code, so it only hurts units from the department that it spawns in. So if you round robin, you're fine. Yeah, we're doing round robin right now, Pork. So they went there, they went there. Well, they went there, actually. That's right, right? This is like Jenko and Bong Bong? Yeah. Okay. And then for Central, we'll just send in the right and left squads here. My right and left hands. Oh, Michaela, what's the hat? You get that hat, but you don't get... Oh, come on. She got it on, like, her first work with it, but she couldn't get, Queen of Hatred. Let's see how it is, Queenie. Between this and the Red Mist Rampage attacks, it should be clear that they picked an interesting way to code room-wide damage that isn't a tangible hitbox. Yes. But you're telling me that the subsequent games are less spaghetti-coded, yes? I've heard almost nothing of Ruina. I've seen nothing of Ruina. I don't even know what the game looks like. Give her the gift. Just gonna keep sending in Michaela. Apparently the game just makes a big list of things it thinks the attack should hit, which has several severe oversights. Ruina's weird and janky, but much more polished than this. Nice. And then the mobile game, I've seen nothing of either. I think Alonso linked me a picture once of a unit that was wearing their Freyschütz's armor. And that's it. That's all I've seen. We're about to see an ego gift be born in real time. Damn it. We're almost at the meltdown. I think we'll station you three over here. And all of you here. Desire sensor working overtime tonight, you know it. You know it. At that point, I think it's more of a coin toss. We'll just wait. This thing she can definitely work with, though. Hello? There we go. Okay, we're but one away from the meltdown. Nobody else is moving to a work? No. Okay. Oh, let's see. And Limbus is an ongoing game, so new bugs pop up regularly, and they're often the most ridiculous things I've ever seen, but they're making continuous effort to squash them. I need someone to check their notes, man. I'm one to talk. I mean, I've only coded the tiniest little games I made in Game Maker, and they're quite buggy. You can check those out on eternalsummer.itch.io. They're just for game jams, so it's nothing big. Okay, the next work will initiate the meltdown, so... should go with something inconsequential. Although, I was gonna say red shoes, but then what if that charms somebody? So we'll have it be, Black Swan. Where Michaela? Here you are. Okay, this is gonna summon a bunch of pillars. I don't know what Uptide 2KK Roja means, which was in the game since she was added, but was only discovered recently. Okay. To be fair, who the heck uses a launch identity as bad as her at only Uptide 2, especially since her gimp... I'm gonna smile and nod my head. I have no idea what they're talking about. Sorry, Limbus stuff goes right over the head. Okay, so I'm just double checking. Your units from there. Your units from there. Yes, I know How's in the NetZac department. You are units from center. Yes, I recognize Summer. And your units from Hod's department because I recognize Janko. Alright, we should be good. And there are no units in central except for those guys. Alright. Let it begin. Grant us love. We can only hear the weakest and faintest of their acts. We sought for love and something. So normally this would spawn, squash you. Oh, I'll save you guys. Squash you, or squash whoever's in its way, in the room with it, and do tons of damage. And to give perks and stuff. Ooh, yikes. Yikes. Oh, I don't remember if I merked Clerks or not. Is Queenie pissy? Surprisingly, no. I'm not used to having her, okay? It's gonna take a while to get used to. And it's only programmed to attack things from that department, so... Bam! Oh, right, the central ones, yeah. Coincidentally, we have 3 units right here. Damn! And that's done. Alright, Michaela. I think I'll have her work with Queen of Hatred 2 times. Oh, I think that means 5 units died. Homeboy lost his eyeballs. And we're not at 10 yet because MOSB is not doing the stompies. Alright. Rhea. Until the next meltdown, I'll have them work and then we'll just bail. Michaela, go get a gift from your mother. This is not new lore. They're just wearing the same thing. Attachment, right? Yeah. So, normally we would memory repo here, but we're not gonna because we're locking in the facility as is. Yes? Grant us love. We could only hear the weakest and faintest of their acts. We sought for love and compassion from them. We cannot understand them, nor will they understand us. I want to know more about the ordeals, man. They're some of the most interesting things in the game to me. What stats are we looking for here? The next one's going to lower Clyfoth, I think, so... Should be an insight work. 57, should be fine. Since she just worked with red shoes, she's fine. She's cleansed of his spores. Since apparently ordeals are just born from extractions, I'll figure it out someday. We'll figure it all out, guys. Once we're done with this workday, we'll see what we have to pick from the Abnos, hopefully something new. And then I'm going to take a short break to get Risk of Rain 2 Alloyed Collective set up, and I'll be back. At most 10 minutes, if even that. Okay, alright, you know what? Don't get the ego gift, Michaela. You don't need it. Who needs it? Yeah. Everyone here has lovely lipstick. Lizzie did have at one point as well. She also had the horns and the visor from... I don't remember, actually. Schadenfreude? No. I don't remember. But the horns were from the goat, whatever his name was. Void Dream and Dimensional whatever variant. Thank you. I even forgot. I'm gonna be real with you. He's invisible to all but the me in lore. I already forgot he existed. He didn't have an armor, right? He just had a weapon, and I don't even remember if it was good or not. Oh, it was like a little invisible hammer. I remember now. Alright, I don't care if you get the gift, alright? I just want you to work on your temperance stat. Missy. Ooh, that's gonna be bad. That's gonna lower Clyfoth. Potentially. Ordeals are unwanted byproducts of the extraction process, but seem to be based on ideas that exist in the human collective unconscious. Anything past that gets into later games. Dimensional refraction variant? I just call it DMV because it's funny. Damn, I haven't needed to go to the DMV since early this year, actually. My granddad gave me his car. And it's a clunk of junk, but it works. I love that thing. Okay, so Rhea just worked with Little Prince. We'll have her work with the red shoes. It's getting to the point where Michaela's not going to be getting much from Queen of Hatred anymore. And we can afford, like, a number of sets now. At least one. Maybe two. 1.5. So, one last work for Michaela. For red. Would be awesome if she got her stats up. Okay, you had me at later games. So long as we find out more, I'm happy. Send Rhea back in. I don't think she'll have much to get from Little Prince now. Okay, I think that'll be the last work for the night, for the day. You wanna know what Black Swan hat always reminded me of? Sure! It reminds me of a Lost Saga hairstyle. Samba / Mardi Gras feathery headpieces. I could see that. Monster Hunter World has a set that is basically that. I think I know what you're talking about, yeah. I thought you were gonna mention a Lost Saga hairstyle, the like slicked back spiky one. I've been thinking about that game a lot more lately. Okay, it's time for everybody's favorite part of the game. Picking a new Abno. Vera got 5 Fortitude, I think. Or 4, I can't really tell, it's kind of confusing. No shot, she shot from 3 to 5 Temperance, that would be amazing. Joshua got 5 Temperance, Mr. Black got 5 Fortitude. Rhea got 5 Justice and 5... Oh, dude, it's amazing. Was training always this easy? Alright, time for everybody's favorite part of the show. Specifically, Tifret's backstory has mentioned that sweepers are apparently a real thing that exists in the outside world. Yeah, the sweepers. But that's not... Is that the... That's the Indigo Noon, right? Or were the sweepers something else? I think I mixed the two up. To be fair, training becomes way easier if you know about damage optimization. Indigo Noon. Oh, 2 new Abnos. Funeral of Dead Butterflies, we know. He's cool. We got his armor already. O-04-84. That's not a flower. Order all the employees nearby to evacuate immediately. T-04-53. Bearing the hope to return to dust, it shall go back to the grave with all that desires to live. The one that's supposed to regen on hit but instead damages itself. Yeah, that's kind of wacky. Alright, do we re-roll our run or do we pick one of these sucky ones? 84 and 53 are unbelievably annoying. Gotcha. Well... I could get back the DeCapo set. Is he annoying to keep in check? I can't remember. Old Silent O. Fairy Festival's just death. You know, it's just the cute fairies. Hey, we can get more Sense Swords, but we have 2 of them already. I like the name Sense Sword, though. That's a good gimmick weapon. That's like a good, like, joke weapon you can put in your video game. There's like the dildo bat from Saints Row. I don't think that would count, though. The Silent Orchestra is the one that gets pissed off if you do too well or too badly. Ah, we just got really lucky in that Yum Yum or Juliet was like in the Goldilocks zone where neither happened. Censored was okay, I don't remember. Yeah, we're talking about locking in. We could lock in fairies. They're not going to do anything for us, but they'll be there. It's basically an extra defense multiplier. I remember not having any trouble with him. And we ended up just beating him back into his cage without, like, any trouble at all. And then we finished a workday after he broke free. We could go censored, but are we going Hakma or Bina? It's going to be at the very bottom. Oh, I could pay for the units in that department. I could pay for the units in that department to get level 5. It's the least I could do for them. Yeah, I vaguely remember that. Yeah, exactly. Sure. Censored, and we're going to pick Bina. So this is now new to me, right? Since we never finished day 40? They say the world was a place where one couldn't find happiness in their own way of life anymore. That it was a world where everyone had to fool themselves into thinking that fitting into a structured mold was happiness. Nobody sought history or religion anymore. No one needed those pillars. Under the guise of new innovations that were needed in the world, companies emerged using technologies known as singularities. That's a biblically accurate angel. Production of a permanent food supply, the manufacturing of customized living creatures, transport of cargo at speeds that would seem like teleportation, artificial intelligence that was more real than people, the technology to preserve the present by binding time, et alia. I've never heard et alia before. I'm listening to the music. Et alia. I've heard like ad infinitum and ad nauseum, but I've not heard et alia. Is that more? I forget what ad infinitum is. Also, that's clearly Angela. Does that mean a permanent food supply? Well, why are the backstreet? Why is the world fucked if we have access to all this? And also, that's literally just a biblically accurate angel. What the fuck am I looking at? This is a god. And you're telling me they abandoned religion? Oh, etc. Oh, is that also one of those? I never put 2 and 2 together for etc. Et alia. Or et alia. Similar to the food chain, small companies began to disappear or were eaten by larger companies. Latin. That's the language I was thinking. Or the language. I think I said language. At some point, they were called the Wings of the World, and soon a head rose to control those wings. Okay, I kind of get it now. Were they literal wings? People started to derive their purpose for existence from belonging to the wings. However, the truth was, everyone was slowly melting like the wings of Icarus. They may appear to be encouraging the development of the world for the better, but their nature is no different from ours. There's always a price to pay. Any sane person would know that the deeds of the wings commit in the name of the betterment of society are in fact the most humiliating aspect of these corporations. They are the disgrace of the world and its people. What we do, I suppose? Any sane person would know that the deeds the wings commit in the name of the betterment of society are in fact the most humiliating aspect of these corporations. They are the disgrace of the world and its people. Lobotomy corporations rival energy corporations aren't that different from us, I presume. Who knows? Maybe they really are twisting dimensions to garner energy from hell, as the rumors say. Oh, fuck. Knock on wood, brother. Haven't we been doing a lot of time manipulation here? Oh, fuck. This is where I look down and I don't have a body. I'm like a literal wing. In every man, the two instincts, the primal essence of life and death coexist. The wings only guided our instinct of life. However, if one instinct were to dominate too much, the other would begin to make its move, slowly and unbeknownst to us from the depths. Soon, a world where everyone wants to return to nothing will arrive. Into the stillness of silence before the birth of mankind, the Big Bang? She who loved sunshine, who wanted to give hope to mankind, but failed. When the hand that only wanted to embrace humanity with warmth was ruthlessly severed, you clutched the void and saw the crack between the boundaries that were never shown to others. Left alone, you decided to instill possibility and potential into all mankind. Hope and despair are intertwined in that possibility, making it impossible for anyone to know the answer. If all repressed things can be extracted from the earth... You said so yourself. Or you said to yourself. In those days, you looked absolutely terrible. Many co-workers, friends, were worried about you and tried to comfort you, but you didn't care. You wouldn't listen to anything. I guess you still needed them at that point, or at some point. Seeing as you were the one who locked them away in here, barely holding on to the husks of their dead bodies. It's implied that the plot of Doom 2016 may or may not be happening somewhere off-screen just because... And the portal to hell? Are they talking about, like, Samuel and whatever company that was? I actually wanted to stream Doom 2016 last year. Yes, I know, Bina. Yes, I know, Bina. I was gonna reconfirm. Yes. Okay. Bina. Yeah, so all the horrible things we're doing here, they're not even special. The other companies with letters for names we've heard about in passing lore and agent dialogues, there's a whole alphabet of megacorps just as bad as L Corp, if not worse. Is there a single moment of... Is there a single safe place on the planet? Or have we stripped it dry? Are we just barely chugging along by creating these monstrosities and harvesting them? Sheesh. Okay. I am going to take a quick break to get set up again, situated again. Maybe if you're a member of the head, I don't know. There is a head, huh? Was A, like... Did he own one of the wings? LobCorp is a wing, right? But it wasn't a wing before. It was just like a little lab that Bina came in and took over. At the cost of, I think, her life and Gebra and a whole bunch of Abnos. Although I guess the Abnos never die. Wouldn't you want to become an Abno if you're unkillable? I don't really know. These are thoughts for another time. Nothing new to read, so I'm just going to call it there for LobCorp. I appreciate you guys showing up. That's Muse Marathon. That's on Mondays. That's Fantasy Maiden Wars. I'll stream that again sometime this week. It was really good. That's not that. There we go. Okay, I will be back in 5-10 minutes for some Risk of Rain 2 Alloyed Collective. The new DLC launched today, and I'm excited. I had a great time. Hope to see you guys there. If not, see you next week for more LobCorp. Have a great rest of your night. You also become effectively nothing but an extension for the Abeno's narrative. Food for thought. Anyway, I'll be back.